The story began to unravel not with a bang, but with the quiet rustle of paper. Court documents, once sealed and hidden from public view, were finally opened. They contained sworn testimonies from individuals who were once part of Sean Diddy Combs's innermost circle. These were not just disgruntled employees, they were producers, assistants, security personnel, and artists. Their accounts painted a disturbing and consistent picture, one that stood in stark contrast to the glamorous public image of the music mogul. The testimonies detailed a pattern of behavior that was allegedly coercive, manipulative, and often violent. These weren't vague accusations, they were specific, naming dates, locations, and other witnesses who could corroborate their claims. The allegations laid out in these documents go far beyond what was previously known. They describe a network of enablers and a culture of fear that allegedly permeated Combs's business and personal life. Former team members spoke of non-disclosure agreements that were used not just to protect business secrets, but to silence victims. They detailed a system designed to isolate and intimidate anyone who might consider speaking out against the powerful figure at the center of it all. The consistency across multiple testimonies is what gives them their weight. It transforms the narrative from a series of isolated incidents into a potential portrait of systemic abuse, meticulously documented by the very people who were once trusted to uphold the empire's walls. Among the most chilling revelations are the detailed accounts of how influence was allegedly used to quash negative stories and manipulate legal outcomes. Witnesses described a sophisticated operation aimed at controlling the narrative long before it ever reached the press or law enforcement. This included leveraging connections in media, politics, and business to ensure a favorable public perception. The testimonies suggest a man who believed he was above the law, protected by his wealth and his extensive network of powerful friends. The documents read less like a legal filing and more like a script for a dark thriller, one where power and impunity are the central characters, and justice is a distant, almost unattainable concept. The impact of these unsealed documents has been immediate and profound. They have provided federal investigators with a roadmap, a detailed guide to the inner workings of Combs's world. For the public, it has been a sobering look behind the curtain of celebrity. The carefully crafted image of P. Diddy, the self-made billionaire, the cultural icon, has been shattered. In its place is a far more complex and troubling portrait, one pieced together by the brave individuals who chose to break their silence. Their words, now part of the public record, have set the stage for a legal and cultural reckoning that is only just beginning, raising fundamental questions about the nature of power in America. As the legal storm intensifies around Sean Combs, another